Thanks for tuning in today. I kind of just wanted to make a video and tell you where I've been, what I've been doing, and why I haven't made a video in a long time. As some of you know, I went to school to become an occupational therapist. It's a master's degree. It took almost 3 years after my undergrad to get my master's, and it's finally done. But once you finish school, you have to take boards in order to start working. So I finished school in March and I started studying for boards, and it was awful. I never felt confident about the test. Even while I was studying, I never had a good grasp on it. I was stressed out, I was sad, I didn't think I learned anything. And from everyone I've talked to, that's pretty normal, but it doesn't feel good while you're doing it. I studied, I drank a lot of coffee, I took a camping trip in Crystal Cove, and then once I actually finished boards, I took another vacation in San Diego, and then I went backpacking in Yosemite with my girlfriend and her siblings, and it was super fun, absolutely beautiful up there. There's so much water right now. In the past years, California's been in a really bad drought, but the drought's over now, and it's just amazing up there. There's waterfalls that are just rushing, there's rivers that are rushing. We had to actually change our route because the rivers were too high, we couldn't cross them. So after the trip was when I would get my score for boards. I took them May 25th and I had to wait about 2 weeks to get the scores. So the whole trip I was trying to keep it out of my mind, not think about whether I passed or didn't pass. So I got home and I woke up at about 4 in the morning, and at about 5 I got the email that said my score was posted. It didn't say if I passed or not, so I had to go to another website and search around. It wasn't obvious, and I passed. So man, felt so good. It was like finally all this time studying and going back to school and just living like a student is coming to an end finally, and I cannot wait for what's after. You pass boards, then you have to get your license to practice in California, and some states are different. You don't have to get your license right away to practice, but in California, the great state of California that gets everything right, you have to apply for your license. So I'm still waiting to get that, and then once I get that, I can actually start working as an occupational therapist. While I've been waiting for my California license, I'm back in the anatomy lab. Some people know this, but I dissect human cadavers. I've been doing it for about 3 years now in the summers. It's super interesting. I'll dissect the face, the neck, the back of the neck, the hand, pretty much everything. We're trying to expose muscles, nerves, arteries, not really bones, but some veins, that kind of thing. And it's really amazing. The people that donate their bodies, some people, they think it's weird, but first it comes to OT and physical therapy students, and then they go to dental students, and then they go to medical students. So one cadaver is potentially educating hundreds of people, and it's helping to create the next generation of healthcare professionals. And it's really an amazing sacrifice that people go through and the families go through. And I never thought I would donate my body to science. I still probably wouldn't, but I have a great respect for the people that do. So that's what's been going on in my life. That's a very short, condensed version of it. But the tank has still been running. I kind of rescaped it. The Trident Java Fern is just exploding with growth, and I'm actually going to start selling it very soon. So stay tuned for that. I'll make a video just telling you about the prices and shipping and how it's going to work. But I think this plant is one of the most awesome plants that you can get. Not many people have it. It's hard to find online, and I want to see it in more people's tanks because it's so cool, and I want to see what people can do with it. Because I know like Takashi Amano, the famous aquascaper, he uses it in his tanks, or he used to, and they're just amazing. I've seen other aquascapes that use the Trident Java Fern, and the narrow leaves of it and the shape, it's not like any other plant. So I want to see more people using it, and I'll offer it at an affordable and reasonable price, so that more people can have it. I also added some fish to the tank. I got 9 giant danios. I actually started out with 5 of them, and they're not the brightest fish, they're not the most beautiful, but just their behavior and their socialization and the way they school, I could not resist buying more. So I started out with 5, and then I went back to the pet store the next day and I bought 4 more. And as you can see, they add just a different level of excitement and action to the tank that wasn't there before. So I would actually highly recommend this fish to anyone who's looking for kind of a larger schooling fish. Right now, as you can see, they're not huge, they're not giant, but they will get bigger. They get about 4 inches and they get a lot thicker too. Let me just do a quick close-up on the tank. I really wanted to make this video just to kind of show you guys where I'm at, tell you what I'm doing, and let you know that I'm still here and I'm still gonna create content and still gonna create videos, and the tanks are gonna get better, the videos are gonna get better, and it's all going up from here. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I can't believe that the channel's still growing. The views are still growing. I mean, it's pretty awesome. You know, I haven't been on YouTube for months, and the channel's still doing really well. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.